Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card before I shuffle the deck. So you've got the deep knowing card. Now please excuse how old that card is. I use that card. It comes up an awful lot for me in my personal readings because I do a lot of relationship readings. And the deep knowing card tends to speak of very often a relationship dynamic when there's this sense of soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, or a deep sense of being intuitively led down a pathway. Although I tend to get it as a relationship reading because there's two moons there, which means there's a flow between you and someone else. But we'll clarify it as we pull the rest of the cards. Very interesting card when that shows up, and I'll find out why in a minute. So why is this deep knowing card? What's showing up for Sagittarius? Sometimes it's just knowing about the rightness of a situation or the wrongness sometimes as well. It's about the energy of instinct, basically. Four of Cups behind you. Okay, you got a very... Now Leo got exactly the same cards as these in exactly the same position. And I've shuffled the deck loads, by the way. Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of communication between you and someone else here. Two of Swords. What comes after the Two of Swords, please, for Sagittarius? The Strength card, okay. God, not only did you get a very similar reading to Leo, you got the Leo card. A lot of communication. The central issue is the Ace of Wands, which is the birthing of a new chapter. The Ace of Wands is always a yes card. I've got about 10 yes cards, okay? And the Ace of Wands is definitely a yes card to whatever you're going through. But there's an awful lot of... These two cards sort of represent a little bit of a pulling back of your energy. They're not a negative. The fours are always very much focused on yourself. And it's like a square on your own sort of well-being and keeping people a little bit out, to tell you the truth, Sagittarius. So obviously there's a lot of energy of contemplation going on, and the deep knowing card is pretty much the same energy. I cannot help thinking it's definitely about a relationship though. But it might be about the rightness of a new project, a new creative pursuit because of that Ace of Wands. But what behind you is the Four of Cups. So this is a cup, some sort of offer, but you're only staring at it, you're not taking any action. And this is can be a card of a little bit of inertia, okay? Feeling a little bit flat. It's not a bad card though. Sometimes it's a card about just being quite tired, so not being really up for making, or maybe there's been an offer made and what you're doing is contemplating it, but you know already that this cup is potentially holds something that you really, really want, Sagittarius, by the way. But the gift is the Four of Pentacles, so and Leo got exactly the same card. So both the gift here is a little bit about keeping your feelings close to your chest. And maybe you're keeping your feelings close to your chest because you're still reflecting on whatever this offer's been, or this new project, or this new prospect. The challenge is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a very light-hearted card. It wants to go... It's in love with love, the Knight of Cups, by the way. And quite often the Knight of Cups makes an awful lot of offers. But sometimes when the Knight of Cups shows up, it doesn't always go through in it. But that's not because it's a bad energy. It's just sometimes because it's just not totally where we're at. So the challenge is this Knight of Cups. It might be someone coming at you, Sagittarius, because of that Eight of Wands. There might be a lot of activity and a lot of emotional expression coming your way. But the thing is, the gift is you keeping your feelings close to your chest. So it might not be the best time to be overly responsive yet to this offer coming your way. Something like that. But anyhow, the Ace of Wands is this fiery enthusiasm and passion coming through you. It's a yes card. So it's like you're saying yes to this 8 and this 9 Knight, even though you're still keeping your feelings close to your chest, and this is definitely about relationships because the Two of Cups is there. But then you go to the Two of Swords, so you're still keeping your feelings close to your chest. But then you go to Strength card, and the Strength card is looking right at that Knight of Cups, which is about... The Knight of Cups is a card of love, by the way. It's about really desiring to go forward in something. And by the time you get to the Strength card, you've tamed the lion. So taming the lion would be about our fears, all our limitations, all those parts of us that tell ourselves why we can't do something. You've got that under control, and the lion is walking by your side. So you've moved into the state of union about knowing what you want, and you're going to go after it with that Ace of Wands. But you've got this strange irony this week, and because it's so similar to Leo, it's like you're building momentum into this beautiful yes energy. And the Four of Pentacles as the gift is sort of saying to me that sometimes it's okay to keep our feelings close to our chest, okay? That it's okay to be that person, because what really is doing it, there seems to be an awful lot of inner reflection and decisions being made. Can you clarify the Four of Pentacles for me? Yeah, both cards, and they're both the gift about being a little bit boundaried. And the reason why you're being boundaried here is there's obviously an idea, or there's obviously some beautiful passion, but it's building. And sometimes, you know, when something's building, the last thing you want to do is to go and, you know, poke at it to see if it's ready yet. It's about allowing this passion and this growth process to build, and that's what's going to create the Strength card, the get up, you know, I'm going for this, I'm passionately wanting to go for this relationship and this offer. But keeping your feelings and keeping your guard seems to be a little bit of the message for you, Sagittarius. And if that was my message, I would just do nothing until the desire to act came through me. I would just absolutely do nothing, because, and I was saying this to Leo, that there's loads of spiritual lessons, but some of the spiritual lessons is about right timing. If we are to plant a seed in the middle of winter, it's not going to grow. But if we wait for the right timing and move forward from then we get this beautiful, beautiful harvest. So waiting on the right timing is everything. So if pulling back your energy is the gift, then it's basically the gift. And what you're going to have to do is allow this beautiful seed to burst forward, which is the Ace of Wands. and it's definitely to do with a relationship. I have not got one bit of a doubt, and the Fool card is here, which is about brand new beginnings and brand new pathways, but not right now. Waiting on the right timing is waiting on inspiration to come through you, to tell you when to act. It's a bit like the Tower card, and the Tower card being your gift, which means you're being divinely led. Sagittarius, we're always being divinely led. There's never a moment when we're not, but sometimes we're in rest and other times we're in action. You've got a bit of both, which would say to me half your week is going to be resting and then you're going to be going forward into action. Very interesting. Love hearing how it plays out for you guys. You're my best teachers, and you're the one that teaches me how these energies play out in your life, okay? So loads of love and bye.